Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome back to the online classes now. We'll do geography. The northern plains we are doing. The title of the chapter is The Physical Features of India. And we are doing northern plains. We have discussed about in our previous class about the Himalayan mountains. Now we are on the second part, the physical feature of India. The second part, northern plains. So in our previous class we have talked also that northern plains are the work of these three great rivers. They are formed by the depositional work of these three great rivers, Indus, Ganges and Brahmaputra. Now we'll talk some more about the rivers. This thing you should know. Now the rivers, number one, there are altogether 6 points I have written. Number one, the rivers coming from the northern mountains. The northern mountains, the rivers, they flow, they originate there in the northern mountains and they flow. Mountains are engaged in depositional work. These rivers, they deposit silt, a fine particle of mud that is called silt, or here we call it alluvial soil. During floods they deposit this silt, the mud. Depositional work. Because of this depositional work, the northern plains are formed by the rivers. Now we'll talk about the river. A river has three courses. A river has three courses: upper course, middle course and lower course. In the mountains we call it upper course. Here erosion takes place a lot. Erosional action takes place, and in the middle course depositional deposition takes place, and in the lower course more deposition takes place and deltas are formed. So now here a river has three courses. In the mountains it is called upper course and more erosion takes place. The flow of the river is very rapid and lot of erosion takes place here. In the plains it is middle course. In the plains it is middle course. It is called middle course. Here the river flows much slower. The velocity of the river is much slower and the river doesn't flow straight because it has no speed, and it keeps on bending this way and that way. That is called meandering. So in the middle course, and deposition also takes place, flooding takes place, and near the river, near the sea, not river, near the sea, which is called the mouth of the river, near the sea it is called the lower course. So upper course, middle course, lower course. Upper course erosion takes place, middle course deposition also takes place, depositional work also takes place, and in the lower course more deposition takes place and deltas are formed in between, and more distributaries channels are formed. So now we'll talk about that. Number 3, due to gentle slope in the plains and near the sea, due to gentle slope in the lower course, the lower course has got practically flat land, so the river flows very, very slowly. Because gentle slope in the lower course, the river flows very, very slowly near the sea, which result in the formation of an island. The silt or the mud starts depositing at the river bed, and the silt keeps on gathering, collecting, and an island is formed. In the middle of the river an island is formed. This is called riverine island. This is called a riverine island. The river spreads. The width of the river becomes very big because the water flows very gently and the deposition takes place and an island is formed there in the middle of the river. So these type of islands known as riverine islands. And do you know that Mazoli in the Brahmaputra river. Brahmaputra river is a very big river. Here also depositional work takes place. So Mazoli is a name of a riverine island. Mazoli in the Brahmaputra river is the largest inhabited. People live there. It's a very big island. People live there. Inhabited riverine island in the world. They go to the island by boats and they come by boats to the mainland. The island is in the middle of the river, Brahmaputra river. That's called Mazoli, and it is the largest riverine island in the world where people live. The town is there. So that is a riverine island formed from millions of years ago. So now here people live there. Number 5, rivers in the lower course near the sea. Near the sea, which is also called the mouth of the river. That's called the mouth of the river. Split means separate. The river flows so slowly that it spreads and it flows this way, that way, this way, everywhere. It splits, separates. The river separates into numerous channels. Numerous means many. Into many channels. And in between the channel there is a delta. Delta is formed. And numerous channels due to deposition of silt. Silt means mud. Fine particle of mud. That's called alluvial soil. Silt. These channels are known as distributaries. These channels are called distributaries. In the mountain areas, many rivers, small rivers come. That is called tributary. And they join and form a big river. And they flow, and again, due to the slow speed of the river, it distributes again. That's called distributaries. In the upper course, it is called tributaries, and in the lower course, it is called distributaries. Just the opposite. Tributary, distributary. Now here, the northern plain is divided into, we'll talk about now northern plains. We have not finished now. The northern plain is divided into 3 sections. Western, middle and eastern. So 3 sections. We'll talk about that in our next class. Thank you very much for watching the video and stay safe. Go through this. Go through your book as well. Listen carefully when the class is going on, and you should, so that you will not have any problem later on. So every day make a habit of going through the online course. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you for watching.